Let's dive into Pi Network, a fascinating project that's captured the attention of millions worldwide. We're going to explore the buzz surrounding this unique cryptocurrency and its ambitious vision for a decentralized future. A project that's quietly built one of the largest communities in crypto. It's a testament to the power of collective belief and the desire for a more accessible digital currency. For years, millions of pioneers have tapped their phones, engaging in a novel form of mobile mining. This daily ritual has become a cornerstone of the Pi Network experience, accumulating Pi coins, hoping they'll one day be valuable. They envision a future where their efforts translate into real-world utility and financial empowerment. Now, excitement is surging around the Global Consensus Value, or GCV. This concept has ignited a spark within the Pi community, fueling discussions and debates about its potential impact. $314,159 per Pi. A number that seems almost too good to be true, yet it resonates deeply within the Pi Network ecosystem. This number isn't random, it's a deliberate choice, steeped in symbolism and community spirit. It represents more than just a monetary figure. It's a rallying point for the community, a shared aspiration that binds pioneers together. It's a testament to the power of collective vision, sparking debates and dreams across social media and forums. The internet is buzzing with discussions, analyses, and predictions surrounding the GCV. Pioneers are sharing stories and memes, expressing their hopes and expectations for the future of Pi. The community is alive with creativity and enthusiasm, imagining what this value could mean for their lives. For many, it represents a chance at financial freedom and a more secure future. GCV isn't an official price from the Pi Core team. It's important to understand that this value is not dictated by the project's developers, but a grassroots movement born from the collective desire of the Pi Network community. It's a bottom-up approach to value creation. A collective agreement on what Pi should be worth. It's a social contract, a shared understanding of the potential value within the Pi ecosystem. Unlike traditional crypto, where price is set by exchanges and influenced by market forces, Pi is attempting something different. Pi's GCV is determined by its users. This decentralized approach to valuation is a core tenet of the Pi Network philosophy. This bottom-up approach, where the community plays a central role in shaping the value of the cryptocurrency, challenges how we think about value in the digital age. It raises fundamental questions about the nature of money and the power of decentralized networks. The conversation has shifted, evolving beyond the initial questions about the project's timeline and technical specifications. It's not just when Manet. The focus has expanded to encompass the broader implications of the GCV and its potential impact on the global economy. But what if the world accepts GCV? What if this community-driven valuation model becomes a viable alternative to traditional financial systems? Let's break down what this bold experiment could mean, examining the potential benefits and challenges that lie ahead. For Pi and the future of crypto, this is more than just a cryptocurrency. It's a social experiment that could reshape the future of finance. So what is GCV? It's a value for Pi set by the community, not by external markets. Imagine millions agreeing. One Pi is worth $314,159, and actually trading at that value. This is a social contract, a shared belief that underpins Pi's worth within its ecosystem. Pi's strategy is to build a real economy before opening to exchanges, using GCV as the linchpin. The goal make Pi a true medium of exchange, not just a speculative asset. Can a community decide a price? In decentralized networks, consensus is everything. If enough pioneers transact at GCV, that becomes Pi's value, at least within the network. It's a fascinating test of whether digital currency can derive value from social agreement, not speculation. The GCV isn't a guarantee for future market price, but a statement of intent. It's about building a revolutionary financial tool, not just chasing quick profits. In the world of Pi Network, a specific number keeps popping up: $314,159. It's a figure that sparks curiosity and debate within the community. But why this particular number? What significance does it hold in the grand scheme of Pi's vision? The answer lies in a nod to the mathematical constant Pi, that infinite non-repeating number that begins with 3.14159. It's a subtle yet powerful connection, embedding a piece of mathematical history into the very fabric of this digital currency. This clever branding strategy isn't just a random choice, it's a deliberate attempt to tie the coin's perceived value to its core identity. It's about creating a memorable association, a unique selling point that sets Pi apart from the crowded cryptocurrency landscape. By invoking Pi, the project aims to make GCV instantly recognizable, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose among its users. It's a symbol that resonates across cultures and languages, creating a global community bound by a common mathematical thread. But it's more than just clever marketing. It's a bold statement of ambition, a declaration of intent that goes beyond the typical altcoin aspirations. Setting such a high value frames Pi not merely as another digital asset, but as a potential global reserve currency, a contender in the world of international finance. It's a way of saying that Pi is not just another altcoin destined to fade into obscurity. For facilitating big transactions, like purchasing cars, or investing in real estate, a high unit value simply makes more sense, streamlining the process and reducing the need for cumbersome calculations. Beyond the practical considerations, the number also acts as a powerful psychological anchor, subtly setting expectations high right from the very start, influencing perceptions of value and potential. By rallying around this seemingly arbitrary figure, the Pi community actively hopes to influence how Pi is perceived by the wider world, shaping its narrative and trajectory. This is especially crucial when it finally hits the open market and faces the scrutiny of public trading. Of course, critics remain skeptical, calling it an unrealistic target, but for the pioneers who believe in Pi's potential, it represents a powerful and unifying goal. It unites millions of individuals across the globe, giving them a shared vision and a tangible objective to work towards collectively. Ultimately, whether Pi ever actually reaches this ambitious value on cryptocurrency exchanges is perhaps secondary to the immense motivation and collective energy it provides to the community. The magic number of $314,159 galvanizes the entire Pi network community, fueling engagement, fostering a strong sense of belief, and inspiring passionate involvement in the project's future. And that collective energy, that shared belief, is the real power behind GCV and the Pi network's potential. The world of cryptocurrency is constantly evolving, with new ideas and projects emerging all the time. One such concept that has the potential to reshape the landscape is the Global Consensus Value, or GCV. If the GCV movement gains traction and truly takes off, it could fundamentally change how the world perceives and adopts crypto, shifting the focus from speculation to real-world utility. This shift could mark a significant turning point for the entire industry. Unlike most cryptocurrency projects that originate from tech experts or financial institutions, Pi started with everyday people, a unique approach that sets it apart. It began with teachers, farmers, students, a diverse range of individuals from all walks of life. These individuals started mining Pi on their phones, making cryptocurrency accessible to anyone with a smartphone. This ease of access is a key factor in Pi's widespread adoption. This grassroots approach, building from the ground up, is Pi's superpower, fostering a strong sense of community and shared purpose. It's a network built on trust and participation. GCV leverages this existing network, tapping into the power of a large and engaged user base to drive adoption and establish a stable value. It's aiming for adoption based on real-world utility and community consensus, focusing on practical applications rather than speculative trading. The goal is to create a stable and reliable digital currency, not a volatile asset driven by speculation and market hype. Imagine a global barter system facilitated by a digital currency accessible to anyone with a smartphone. For example, a farmer in Vietnam sells their fresh produce for Pi, receiving a fair value for their hard work. That Pi is then used by a shop owner in Korea to purchase goods or services, creating a direct and efficient exchange. All of these transactions occur at a shared value, agreed upon by the community, fostering a sense of fairness and transparency. This creates a closed-loop economy, where Pi is used and recirculated within the network, strengthening its value and utility. This system is designed to be insulated from the wild price swings that often characterize the broader cryptocurrency market, providing a more stable and predictable environment for users. And for the unbanked who lack access to traditional financial services, a stable, community-backed digital currency like Pi could be truly life-changing, providing a pathway to financial inclusion and economic empowerment. GCV, therefore, isn't just about a price or a number on a screen, it's about something much bigger. It's a tool for financial inclusion, a means of empowering individuals and communities, and a step towards a more equitable global economy. Of course, getting everyone to agree and stick to a single GCV is a huge challenge, requiring significant coordination and cooperation on a global scale. But with tens of millions of users already engaged in the Pi network, the potential for achieving this consensus is significantly higher. Pi has a real shot at proving that a cryptocurrency's value can be built from the ground up, driven by community participation and real-world utility. It's a testament to the power of grassroots movements and the potential for decentralized technologies to empower individuals. If even a fraction of these users actively transact at the agreed-upon GCV, it would send a powerful message to the world. It's a powerful proof of concept, demonstrating the viability of a community-driven, utility-based cryptocurrency. This could pave the way for a more inclusive and accessible digital economy, ushering in a new era of utility-driven crypto, where digital currencies are used for practical purposes and benefit everyday people around the world. The GCV initiative does more than set a price, it educates millions about crypto. New users learn about wallets, consensus, and digital ownership by participating. Pi's focus on utility over speculation is a healthy shift for the industry. GCV encourages thinking about real-world use, not just price charts. If Pi's social consensus model works, it could inspire new ways to value digital assets. The sheer scale of Pi's community also pressures regulators to take crypto seriously. Ultimately, GCV pushes the whole ecosystem toward legitimacy and mainstream adoption. GCV isn't just theory, it's already changing the Pi community. Pioneers are bartering goods and services using GCV as a reference, building a real economy. These trades, even if small, turn Pi from an abstract idea into a useful tool. For small businesses, accepting Pi at GCV opens up a global customer base. This is especially powerful in developing economies where access to new markets is transformative. Yes, risks remain. Pi is still in its enclosed network and value is based on trust. But this environment lets the community build value internally before facing open markets. These early transactions are the first steps toward a self-sustaining digital economy. The GCV experiment is already creating real-world ripples. For longtime pioneers, GCV validates years of faith and patience. It turns daily mining into a contribution to a shared economic vision. GCV is a call to action: set up wallets, use dApps, and join the barter economy. This shift from passive mining to active participation is vital for Pi's future. For newcomers, the GCV story is a powerful draw, more compelling than technical jargon. It frames Pi as a global movement for financial empowerment. The buzz around GCV drives user growth and engagement. GCV bridges early adopters and new users, uniting them with a common goal. This dynamic is key to building the critical mass needed for a global currency. The real test for GCV comes when Pi moves to open mainnet and faces the global market. Can the community's agreed value survive external speculation? The answer depends on building a robust utility ecosystem, real goods and services for Pi. The Pi browser and dApps are crucial for this. KYC verification is another milestone, ensuring a network of real, unique users. The core team's decisions on timing and strategy will shape Pi's future. Balancing community energy with careful rollout is essential. Pi's trajectory will be a dance between grassroots momentum and strategic leadership. Pi's GCV is one of crypto's boldest social experiments. Its real power is in uniting and motivating a global community. GCV has turned passive users into active builders of a new digital economy. Watch for growth in dApps, peer-to-peer commerce, and the KYC rollout. The more utility and verified users, the stronger the GCV's foundation. Pay attention to updates from the core team. They'll guide the path to open mainnet. Whether Pi hits its magic number or not, its journey is reshaping how we think about value and community in crypto, and that lesson, in itself, is priceless.